was in the Bronx after
Yo,
the
I got the
IHOP.
window. I called the window.
Yeah.
Nah, man, get over. Move over.
Shut up.
Yeah.
People want to focus on the spats, the arguments, the disagreements. And you know what I want to focus on? Go back to the day. You guys were babies, and you were megastars. You ever think back to those days?
I think even the inspiration for the movie was after this big altercation we had on stage.
Fights,
We
knee
used
fights.
to go bananas up in New York City, and all 5 of us, including Ralph, of
Right.
course, in the back
Back
seat
seat.
of a Lincoln Town car with the 2 big-ass bodyguards in the front seat.
Right. And just me and Mike sitting backstage, just thinking to ourselves, like, how did we get here? Right?
Yeah.
Like, how did we get here after all of this? And, you know, in putting together the movie, we had these roundtable sessions where we would just sit and just reminisce and just talk about the very beginning. I mean, on September 9th, we just celebrated 40 years of us actually creating the group and the name New Edition. So, yeah, it's been 40 years.
It's not entertainment to us, it's our lives.
It's like no one put us together. We were friends that came up with this together. And so it's like we have so much to reminisce about, you know, just the friendship and playing basketball and the early talent shows. There's so many memories then that keeps the conversation and keep our hangout sessions, you know, a lot of fun.
We have lifelong moments, man. And when you were saying you don't want to talk about this, you wanted to talk about the positive. But where we come from in Orchard Park, that gave us the strength. So when we was fighting each other, we was being how we would be in the park. It's just that we was entertainers. We was always going to one up on each other because that's where we come from. That's our attitude. We were just taught to be entertainers, but we project kids.
Cool It Now. I remember being a 10-year-old kid listening to that song, and what was cool for me was I'm in Somerville, and I'm thinking, these guys are from around here. Now, I wasn't interested in getting in the same business, but it was just cool to have a local group of kids making it big.
Yeah, I think that was one of the main things that allowed New Edition's legacy to be so vast as far as the branches that we were able to create, and then the inspiration and the impact that we had on the industry and kids across America in general. They felt like, yo, Bob looks like my cousin, you know, or Ronnie, like, man, this dude looks like my brother. Like,
Right.
It's achievable, it's attainable because it feels like the kid next door to me.
That's the magic of what we do. We love entertainment.
Yeah.
We love entertaining people. And
Right.
if our families are right there, we love just showing out for them also.
Exactly.
I gotta be honest, just sitting here with you guys it feels great. It's like there's a certain positivity in the room. Oh, yeah. Because, I mean, I'm looking at you, I'm thinking about what you guys have gone through together. I'm thinking, Bobby, about what you've gone through in your life. It feels like you have gone through so much, and yet I see a positivity coming from you as well. I don't know if that's from, is that your wife? Is that finding God?
That's a lot of love that, I get from the people around me. That's a lot of love that, I get from my brothers, my kids, and being truthful with myself, learning to love myself enough to, move on and press on with life because, you only get one.
We don't look for credit for things that are personal. But when Bob needs to be leaned on, we lean on him, and vice versa.
All right, so here's my last thing. If you guys need a fifth tonight, if you need someone who can sing like a 12-year-old boy.
All right.
Stand close.
What's that song Donnie and them do?
Cool it now. You better slow it down. Ooh, watch out, watch out. Watch out.
We got that,
There you go.
Frankie Lyman,
You got Frankie Lyman down, though.
Lady